It's just Bruce, he don't bite. Hello.
Well, hello, and welcome back to my shop, or my channel, whatever you want to call it. Bruce coming at you. It is 2:10 a.m. I haven't slept in 2 days. It has been like in the high 90s here. I don't know if that's why I can't sleep, because we have air conditioning. I just can't sleep. I went to work today at the restaurant. I didn't even work a full shift. I worked about 6 hours. And I was a zombie the entire day. I came straight home afterwards, and I fully intended just to go to bed. I got home, next thing I know, my brain's going a mile a minute, and I couldn't sleep. So here I am doing a video for you. But it did occur to me that I'm watching my dogs. My wife might have just come home from work, I don't know. It occurred to me that I haven't done a viewer comment video recently. I think the last one I did was like 6 months ago, maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's take a look at my channel, because I wanted to look at some of these videos anyway and just check some activity, because I'm still trying to make videos. My dog's spazzing out, sorry. I'm trying to just check my activity and see if people are actually paying attention, if anybody's here. Yes, as you can see, I'm moving around. I am on another half-ass green screen. Yeah, this is green screen. See, I can't even reach this way. This is actually my picture of my toy room behind her, because my shop's a mess and I got some top secret stuff going on back there. And also somebody that we're going to take a look at my channel now and go through it together. How about that? Okay, as you can see right here, we have this is the YouTube, what's it called? The YouTube Studio, whatever, where I can view my videos and activity and stuff like that. I just have it condensed down to the videos, the views, and if there's any comments. I don't even worry about likes or dislikes. There's a few there, and I appreciate when you like my videos. In fact, like my video now. Or dislike it. I don't care. Just give me some kind of feedback. Know you're alive. Anyway, the last video I just did was how to train your puppy to jump through hoops. My little puppy Daisy, that's what's distracting me over there. They're wrestling around on the ground. Gracie's feeling a lot better for the new med she's on. She's not jumping, but she's feisty, and they're play fighting. So just got to keep an eye on them. It's hard to shoot a video when you got dog puppies, dog babies, fur babies, whatever you want to call them. But now they're good dogs. Anyway, so yeah, that video, 104 views. Not too bad for me. I don't really look for the thousands and thousands of views like some other guys get. All right, doesn't matter. Next one down is it was a video I did a week or two ago, why I care about vintage Star Wars toys and other antiques. And in that video, I actually used a Sony Handycam to videotape it, an old camera that I didn't restore it, but I cleaned it and got it working again. I'm starting to think that camera's better, because you see what you're looking at right now. It looks like shit. They're going at it. Oh, jeez. Let's just get into the comments. The hell with it. Okay, so I just had to pause and stop the dogs from getting too rough with each other. Daisy's only like 10 months old now, and Grace is just a little too rough with her now. Anyway, the meds work, so Grace is feeling better. But let's get to the comments. To hell with it. I don't know how long this is going to take. I haven't really got a lot of comments like I used to. So, oh, you guys see me looking this way. Well, my screen's here, so you're just going to have to deal with the way I set it up. I'm sorry, I haven't slept in like 2 days. Let's rearrange this so it doesn't set off anybody's OCD. Alright, that should be better. Now it won't set off anybody's OCD when I'm looking this way at my screen. Now it looks like I'm looking at the comments. I do everything backwards, in case you haven't noticed. Have you ever noticed when I do some of my videos, it's actually mirrored because I'm too stupid to hit the setting? Whatever. Let's get into the comments. I've been running my mouth long enough. Okay, first comment. Brand new comment came in 3 hours ago. Josh Thompson, 2184. On my X-Wing restoration video that I had done a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago. That packaging was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. I know, right? I opened up that box and it had this guy's garbage in it around my product. I was livid. And when I did the video, after I did the video, I realized how stupid it was. check out the video if you just go like halfway through where I'm unboxing it if you don't want to watch the whole video. And look at all the crap I pulled out of the box. He had newspapers in there, which is fine. I use newspapers myself. He had an old bottle in there. He had, I think he had empty baggies. I'm surprised I didn't pull out used toilet paper or something. It was bad. It was the worst, well, not the worst package I've ever gotten, but it was up there. So, yeah. Yeah. In fact, I even commented. I said, believe it or not, I have seen worse. Okay, next one. Alan Ryan, 4210, 9 hours ago. Oh, that's recent. Just subbed. What video is that? Doesn't say. Oh, I know what video it is. That's that video of that guy that, like, said he was going to come to my house and kill me over a $10 item and everything. This guy must have watched it. That's cool. Well, I'm glad you subbed, man. We could use all the subs we can get. Oh, the replica video about the hack, about how you can get our clothes off. There's a program I was messing with called Replica, and it's a AI friend you can talk to. And because I mess around with stuff, I found a glitch where you could get all our clothes off and she'd be completely naked. I mean, she was naked like a Barbie doll, didn't have any like details, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I got her buck naked. And he tried. He said, and this is 3 days ago. He said that didn't work with mine. Just put her in the basic white clothes she started with. Yeah, since I made that original video how to hack it, it's not even a hack. It's just it's a glitch. They found the glitch and you can't do it anymore. I don't really know why people would want to do that. I just did it because it was funny. Same replica video from I don't know what that says. Can you see my cursor on the video? Yeah, okay, I don't know what that says. Interesting interaction with the green on your shirt, Luigi and Wario mostly in your green screen. Oh, yeah, I do half-ass green screens all the time. In fact, I'm doing one right now, and if I could see the hair on this guy here is like put in the picture. It's working on that. Yeah, if you're using green screen, don't wear anything green. But as you can see, I don't care about such things. Did I mention I haven't slept in 2 days? I'm going to start hallucinating if I don't sleep tonight. Okay, Steve Chance, 4422, 4 days ago. Ooh, edited. Means you probably said a naughty word and it wouldn't let him post it. I sometimes, and this is on my reusable molding compound, and he said, I sometimes use glycerin to tan snakeskins. And I replied, I said, this sounds really interesting. I didn't know that's what that was for. I always wondered what glycerin was for. I get it at the drugstore to make my reusable molding compound, which, of course, it's a video on the channel. I didn't know what the actual use is for. It's in the pharmaceutical area. So I still don't know what it's for. I just know what I use it for. Science. Did you guys notice I got my new teeth? You probably can't tell with this shitty camera, but yep, I got my new teeth. Snaggletooth, all gone. Just saying. Okay, the pressure pot bucket. Love this idea, thank you. And I made sure they check out the follow-up video because she watched the first video, and the first video I made a few mistakes. I left it up there though, but I put in there and remind you all to check out that follow-up video. Very important. I don't want anybody getting hurt doing that. Okay, next video is a pressure pot video again. I went Home Depot, but Home Depot could only find the gasket lids with the tear-off strips and only 3 or 4 clamps. Where do you find this lid? We are still trying to find it. I have not had a reliable link yet. Once I get a link, it goes away and doesn't work. So I'm sorry. I hope you find one. Okay, reusable mortar compound again. Well, I'm from Sabrina TV. Well, you're my hero. Well, if you look anything like your avatar, give me a call. I'm just kidding. I'm married, but yeah. Thank you. Next up, Sherry Leggett, 1612, 13 days ago. About the pressure pot again. Can you put mixed resin into the pit for short time to remove the bubbles before casting? I think by white resin you mean the acrylic resin rather than the epoxy type. Yes, it's the acrylic resin that dries in 10 minutes is what no, I'm sorry. Well, with the white resin, yeah, it dries in 10 minutes. My clear resin dries in about 6 hours, which it works great in the pressure pot. A 10-minute resin, no, don't even waste your time on it. But if you have a long dry time resin and you want to put it in there with a lower pressure, it will work, but not the fast dry. Yeah, okay, moving on. More pressure pot. I'm so glad you guys liked the pressure pot video. I did that a couple years ago, and I still always get comments on it. I'm really happy you guys like it, but I want more comments on my other videos too. Just saying. Okay, I don't even gonna try to attempt to say that. Thank you so much. I've been looking for buckets to create this myself. I came across the fermentation vessels or buckets people use for brewing beer. These are made to hold some pressure. I think most go up to 30 psi, and therefore, okay, I did read this earlier, and yeah, if you could find that, that's great. That would work great. And in fact, I want one because I'm still using a low pressure on those pressure pots. So yes, give it a try. Let me know how that works for you. Okay, I need to take a break. And I'm back. I had to take a quick break. Sorry about that. Where were we? It's not like I had to shotgun a beer or anything. Okay, anyway. I did a video a while back on how to card your own action figures and other toys. And apparently this gentleman here, Jim Hinkle 7245, that's Jim Hinkle 7245, commented, "This is so cool, thank you for your video." And I let him know I actually remade the video and showed you a few more tweaks and stuff like that. But I appreciate comments like that because that lets me know people are actually watching it and getting something out of it. Because I do enjoy doing these videos, but I also like to know that with the feedback that people are enjoying them and, you know, they want me to do more. Even if it's just a handful of people, it doesn't matter to me. It makes it worth it. That's why I try to answer all my comments. A lot of these other YouTube channels, they put content out all the time, 2-3 videos a day, but they ignore their subscribers. They don't answer the comments. They just put the videos out, hope to get subscribers and get their numbers up. That's all. I'm not worried about my numbers. I'm worried about you guys enjoying this stuff. Because if you're enjoying it, I enjoy making it. I like making people happy. I'm a nice guy. Don't tell anybody. Moving on. I feel like rambling tonight, so this might be a long video. But you know what? I say all kind of weird shit, so you never know what I'm going to say. So you might not want to skip ahead. Okay. Oh, this was the restaurant video I did. A couple secrets and stories about restaurants. I caught a lot of flack over this video, too, from where I work. One person who I trusted, and I'm sure she's probably watching this video right now. I'm not going to say her name because I'm not the kind of person. But the background in this particular video, you can see it in the thumbnail, is the actual kitchen that I work in. She made a huge deal about me. Well, first she was dumb enough to think I did the video in the kitchen, which I did not. It was a half-ass green screen like I'm using right now. And then she texted my boss trying to get me fired. But this is someone that's always been nice to me, to my face. Won't say the bad things to my face, and I have no respect for that. But anyway, yeah, try that video actually. So check it out. It's a couple videos ago. It's it's a restaurant video. It's a couple videos ago. I don't know. I don't have the title up here. Dude, it's after 2 o'clock in the morning. What do you think I'm doing? All right. Back to the video comment about my restaurant video where I told you some really funny stories. In regards to kids don't want to work today, I also said why restaurants can't find good help nowadays and why everybody's short-staffed. That's probably what she's going to be talking about. I haven't seen this one yet, so let's go through it. In regards to kids don't want to work today sentiment, I don't think it's a fair statement. I'm 27, but my parents are boomers, and I was surprised for them in their 40s. I was a surprise for them in their 40s. 27. Okay, yeah, they would be boomers. Not all boomers are bad, though. I want to point that out. I'm Gen X. Okay. I was surprised for them in their 40s. And they raised me to have work ethic as militantly as possible. Oh, this is a long one. But for some reason, it wouldn't stick. I was lazy as I could be. All I wanted to do in life was sit on my computer all day. I had the privilege to go to trade school where I learned automotive because I had interest in it, but it couldn't slow any work ethic to match. I then failed many jobs because I was slow mostly. A couple years ago, when I had no job and life and was looking really bleak, I started to get an interest in doing a couple things on my truck. This led to a series of events that led to me realize I have good soldering skills and, yeah, it's soldering, isn't it? Good soldering skills and started to make an honest living from repairing instrument clusters. Okay, yeah, soldering. Which I genuinely get real joy from. Good. Out of passion, I have tried to expand in many different ways of my craft and am incredibly skilled and doing very good with work ethic. It even bled into our other areas of life, and it's like being a total different person in the best way possible. I'm not really sure where she's going with this. Sorry for my long-winded rant. My point is, I think some people need time to figure things out. I am a very privileged person that had struggles that were head-scratching. Sure, some of it is that I'm autistic, but I think part of it was finding myself and learning who I am. I found your channel because I'm having some struggles with attempts to cast resin to make my own gauge needles, since the clusters I work with are orange plastic needles instead of the old clear needles with orange paint, which makes them around. I'm a vocabulary snob. It's kind of a run-on sentence, but I'm not going to say anything because if they're autistic, I guess they can't help it. Okay. Some custom, very hard to do because a set of clear needles cost about $30 for one. So I saw you DIY pressure pot because I am a cheap ass. That's okay. I'm a cheap ass too. Great channel, and thank you if you read my entire essay. I stuck here. All right. Well, I'm going to give you a like for effort, but I don't really get. Oh, Autumn. Jesser. I wish I knew how to pronounce that one. And no offense to the person that wrote that. I don't know. I mean, the avatar's a girl, I think. You got to be careful whenever you assume someone's a girl or a guy anymore, because if you're wrong, they lose their shit on you. Pretty sure it's a girl, though. Autumn, that's a girl's name. But, you know, it could be like one of those couples things. Says Autumn Jess Rich. Or Jess Rich. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I appreciate your story and good for you, but I don't understand what your point was. Maybe I'm just drunk. Could be. Sorry. Okay, back to the reusable molding compound again. Hi, are you available to use this for food and fondant? Are you? Oh, I thought it said, am I available? Yeah, I'm a little drunk. Are you able to use this for food and fondant? I would say if it's your very first batch, possibly. But if it's reused a couple times, it's going to get dirt in it, and that's not really sanitary for food. So I don't think I would do that. I don't really have an answer for you, like a definitive answer. I'm sorry about that. But thanks for the comment. Appreciate it. Back to the restaurant video. LOL, never laughed so hard in my life. The steak story was so funny. Yeah, check out the steak story in the restaurant video. I'm not going to spoil it here. That's Johnny Wonka. Must be like Willy Wonka's like brother that they hid in the basement because he had like a third eye or something. I don't know. But thanks for the comment, dude. Seriously. Okay, this more pressure pots. Mr. Bushy, 1062. Hey, I'm trying to use this but have issue. My bike pump has a pressure gauge, but it never stays past 20. When I'm pumping, it goes past 40. However, after 3-4 pumps, I can hear the air leaking. Any tips for maintaining pressure? Yeah, I already told him. I said, check your seal. If you do have the proper lid and your seal is still leaking, take some Vaseline and put it all over that seal, just the whole way around. Vaseline, petroleum jelly, get it in any drugstore. And should help. There's the video I was telling you about with the snowman, and it's like 2 videos ago. But I'm still Bantha Poodoo. Oh, Bantha Poodoo. I hear from him a lot on Facebook and everything. I'm still using my Sony Handycam bought in 2008. Yep, seen that video. Someone taking your speeder. Great paint job on Frosty. Looks really store-bought. Still working on my Star Wars collection plus some customs. Our German Shepherd was in with us tonight because fireworks and will be the next few days till passes. That's a shame when dogs are upset over fireworks. My dogs, I'm lucky enough that my dogs don't mind the fireworks. I don't know why, but both of them have never had a problem. Well, this is Daisy's first year for fireworks, and she didn't seem. We were setting them off in the backyard, and she was on the porch, and a couple little, ears perk up, and she barked a couple times. But other than that, I mean, she didn't run and hide. She didn't get all uptight. I think maybe, and I have a theory about this, like fireworks and thunder. I think, honestly, the dogs get upset because you yourself gets upset. I could be wrong, but like thunder doesn't bother me, fireworks doesn't bother me. When we go out to the range, I take the dogs with me and I shoot my guns. It doesn't bother them because I'm not freaking out. But I think maybe if I freaked out, it transgresses to them. It transfers to them, and they know I'm freaking out, so that's why they freak out. Now, obviously, stuff real close to them is going to hurt their ears. That's completely different. But just thunder, fireworks, those kind of things. I just have a theory. I could be wrong, but I've had dogs all my life, and I've really never had a dog flip out about fireworks because I don't flip out about it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's just a theory. Okay, what do we got here? Bantha Poodoo again on my restaurant video. Bruce, haven't heard from you. That's because I haven't been around. I've been working my tail off. Hope you're doing well and have a happy 4th. I did have a very happy 4th. Thank you very much for asking. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. Like I said in the reply when I answer, which I don't remember typing that, but I did. Yeah, I drink a lot. Yeah, I've been working, but trying to get back into the swing of it, trying to balance everything out. Still got my shop going, Jenner Custom Toys on eBay, and working the restaurant, working in the shop, making toys, restoring stuff. I'm always busy, man. My schedule is just ridiculous. So thanks for the comment. Appreciate it. More restaurant video comments. Sam Columbi, 439. Just discovered your channel. Very entertaining. I'm also a cook, chef. Been in the industry 43 years. That's a long time. I'm going on, it'll be 40 years for me this year. Yeah. Well, no, 39 years this year. 40 years next year. Because I started when I was 16 at my first cooking job, which you have to count that because that's experience. All right, I'm 59 years old and I love my current job. You were 100% spot on about today's entitled and disrespectful customers that are whiny. Oh, this is a long one. That are whiny and bitchy. People need to chill out. Most of us in the industry are working hard. Also love your restaurant stories, especially the steak one. You got to check that steak story out. You're going to love it. It's true, too. The same scenario happened in a restaurant when I was working out in Hawaii back in the 80s. The loser who got his steak, I don't want to ruin my story, so I'm not going to read it anymore. But thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Yeah, check out the restaurant video. It's got the, it's true. It basically is my opinion as being a career chef for most of my life. I'm semi-retired from that now. I am a chef at a restaurant now, but I'm not. I refuse to work 7 days a week, 40 or 50, 60 hours a week. I'm just not going to do it. It's too much. I have a life, I'm at the tail end of my years as far as I'm concerned. I want to be able to enjoy stuff. I don't want to have to wait till I retire at 65, 70 years old and not be able to do the stuff I want to do. So I'm doing the stuff I want to do now, and I'm working, trying to make a happy medium. Worked hard to get to this point. It wasn't just given to me. So anybody working, no one ever lied on their deathbed saying, gee, wish I worked more overtime. Okay, another bucket story from Phil. No matter how you say it, to me it looks like Philly fart. Yeah, that's P-H-A-R-T. That's fart. I'm sorry, dude. Wow. I originally gave this a positive review, but a little thought I realized how crazy and risky it is to play with pressure tolerances. Speaking as someone who has injured themselves with DIY tools, don't take the risk for a few bucks. I kind of agree with you. I kind of agree with you, but The whole purpose of that pressure pot was someone that wants to do some holiday decorations just here and there and not use a lot of pressure. And there was a follow-up video on it about safety and everything. But, you know, your name's Philly Fart, so I can't really take you seriously, dude. Sorry. Philly Fart. I wonder what it says in his driver's license. Phil Fart. Cup. Sir, is this a real ID? I mean, my name is Bruce Jennings, which is really close to Bruce Jenner, and I grew up being a fat kid when he was in the Olympics, got made fun of for that, and then they forgot about it, and then years later, he decided to become a woman called Caitlyn, and now, you know, it comes back, and yeah. So I think I had the right to make fun of somebody's name. Okay, Coyote T on the Pressure Pot video. I actually think I could make one after watching this. Thank you for making this video. You're welcome, but check out the follow-up video like I tell everybody. It's important. Okay, more Pressure Pot videos, more Pressure Pot videos. I mean, I appreciate your comments, but that's like taking over the whole thing. Oh, this is the video I did about the wild find I did of a Star Wars thing. The only wild find I ever actually made, like, just totally random. Found a movie poster. A guy found a movie poster in his garage, and he's up at the restaurant. He gave it to me because he knew I like Star Wars. He thought I'd appreciate it. And turns out it was like from the first albums of the soundtrack that come out in the 70s. And so that's what that video is about. Check it out if you're into that stuff. This guy, Clive. I have a British pressed original LP, and the code in the corner of the poster is BTD541. Okay. Like I told him, I just received the LP set that I said was going to order. The top corner says 2T541, just like the poster. I'll research it best I can. I did research this in the meantime, and the reason it said BT, because of Britain. BT, Britain. I had it exactly written down. In different countries, different factories too. They produced it over in Britain, because that's what they called it back then, was Britain, not the UK as they call it now. So that's what that means. It's the same album, same set, same exact thing. It's just that was produced in Britain. Silly dogs. Okay. Bantapudu again about the restaurant video. Love your shirt, seeing the movie House Along Shadows. If you watch that video, you see the t-shirt I made it myself. It's actually a little bit worn out because I wear it all the time. I made this one myself too. But it has what I call the Masters of Horror on it. And I'm just going to have to make you watch the video to see what that is. But that's what he's talking about. So thank you, Bantapudu. Yinzer Pitmaster. Yinzer, he got to be from Pennsylvania. I don't even know what video that is. Oh, here's one of my first green screen videos I ever did right here where my cursor is. It was me and Carl just goofing around. And it was the very first green screen double take that I took where I was talking to myself. I'm playing both characters. I forget what it's called. Anyway, this guy says pretty good. Bantapudu again. He talked on the Wild Find video. He says, nice find, thank you. Commented again. I got a fan. I think you posted this on Facebook, so I'm the one who questioned about Two Falcons on it. Actually, I did not post it on Facebook. We were over that before. And it's an old post. More Pressure Pot. Let's just skip that one. What's this one? I don't know what this one is. That's peculiar. I don't know. Well, it says love all these videos. Saturday watching them with my kids who want to help me do this, and thank you so much. So glad I found your channel. I'm not sure what video that is. I'm so sorry. But thank you for the Family Tree Whiskey. Thank you for the comment. The way I had this set up, I can't scooch over to see what the title of the video is. I was hoping I'd just recognize the thumbnails, but I've got quite a few videos up. Okay, that's our Pressure Pot video thing again. Get out of there. You're not allowed back there. Got to keep the dog out of the coal cellar. just in case I forget to edit this out. This video is about basically me having a rant about sovereign citizens, and I just don't want to hear it. And I think sovereign citizens are nuts, but if you think it's okay or legal for that matter for a cop to pull someone over for flipping someone off and demand their identification, you're just as crazy as they are. I don't believe in flipping off cops. Let them do their job. You don't have to like them. If they're not messing with you, why are you going to mess with them? But if you do get pulled over, just follow the rules. If they're wrong, sue them later. That's my philosophy on that. Then again, I don't go around flipping off cops, especially for no reason. I'll flip people off if they deserve it. It's a restoration video I did. Thanks to the land speeder. And there's a whole thing that somebody stole a land speeder from my toy room whenever I had people over to buy some stuff off me. And this guy's just messing around. He's like, thanks to the land speeder I nicked from you. It looks good in my toy room. Those are not double telescoping lightsabers, by the way. I could tell by the picture. You're wrong. I know what they are. They're mine. Anyway, well, whatever. Somebody be a smartass, I guess. Not sure who that is. Bantha Poodoo again. Bantha Poodoo again. All right, you've had your 15 minutes of fame, my friend. Pressure pot video. I might do this. Why not? Pressure pot. We're skipping those now. We said enough of those. I think maybe this is enough for the video. So let's just cut it right here. I'll do an outro later. So yeah, I recorded that probably about a week ago, and I never uploaded it, so I edited it tonight while I was working on some other things. So this is the outro, and I like to show some respect to the people that take time to leave comments, and that one was a really long video, so I hope you stuck around to the end. Tomorrow night I'm going to be live on Junkman's channel doing Star Wars trivia on Match Game. We're going to play Match Game as long as I can get out of the restaurant in time and get home, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be pretty fun. So anyway, check me out tomorrow night, that Junkman. If you don't know who he is, search for it on YouTube. You'll find him. One of my good online friends. And I did manage to get some sleep, though. But I'm tired now. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. I am very tired. I just wanted to make sure I got this video done. So I'll catch you tomorrow. And I'll put the highlights on afterwards. So that'll be my next video. Highlights for Match Game. It's going to be fun. Later.